So what happens when you chase women who don't like you? So you meet a girl, she's hot, and you actually can't believe your luck. You get her number, you try to start a conversation, right? She replies with short text messages. Sometimes it takes a while for her to get back to you. Sometimes she doesn't reply at all. It also takes forever for you to get her to come out on a date with you. She gives you ambiguous times that she's available. And when she does make plans, she often cancels at the last minute, never apologizes or offers a better time for you guys to meet. But you stick to it, you stick it out, right? You have too much pride to give up, and maybe you haven't had an opportunity like this in a while. Plus, it feels nice to get some kind of attention from a really nice girl. Eventually, you get a date with her. Maybe you hook up a few times even. Despite that, she still doesn't show any signs of investing in you or trying to communicate better. Her lack of respect never seems to change. She still seems disengaged and isn't the least curious about who you are. To top that off, she blows you off to hang out with other people. All you want from this girl is for her to be as excited about you as you are about her. You'll do anything for it, but her love remains unrequited. Let's dive a little deeper into this particular scenario after this. I'll be right back. Welcome back, my name is Jessica, and this is my YouTube channel. So let's open this combo with reasons why a girl may not like you. Number one, you don't have chemistry. Now, true chemistry isn't everything, especially if you're looking for something long-term, right? But initially, it's kind of a big deal. People want to feel attracted to you beyond all your great traits and your amazing personality. If the chemistry really isn't there, I'm afraid to say that you've lost them at hello. Number two, she may be going through something major. So is she going through something big like her parents' divorce or a health crisis? This might not be a good time for her to explore her romantic feelings for somebody else, much less you. So all you can really do if this is the case is to be a good friend. And then be supportive, be kind. But don't expect anything in return, especially a relationship out of the situation. And I can't stress this enough. Don't take advantage of her emotional vulnerability, because there are lots of guys who will jump to that and complicate things for themselves in the end. Number three, your personalities conflict. Perhaps you were a little too controlling or overbearing when you guys met, so she simply decided not to entertain such behavior. And that's the reason why she's giving you both hot and cold attitudes. Look into it and you'll find something there. Number four, you have bad hygiene. Now, I hate to break it to you, but you just might smell bad, and it might be grossing her out. You could have the best personality, insane chemistry, but you stink, and that's a deal breaker. Does she lean away when you talk to her? Cut long hugs short? Maybe what you want to do is to double check and triple check your hygiene. Shower, brush your teeth, apply good deodorant, keep your clothes clean. That may help you have a better chance with her. Number five, she's interested in someone else. Now, this is very simple. You'll know she's interested in someone else if she says, I'm seeing someone, or I like someone else, or I have a boyfriend, right? At that point, what you want to do is cut your losses and back off. She's in a relationship, and it's not with you. If you really like her and you're having trouble handling how unavailable she is, well, that's your headache. But what you need to do is to try to distance yourself from her. Number six, you're a nice guy. I have a whole video on why you need to stop being a nice guy. I recommend that you check it out if you want to go into details to understand my reasoning behind this particular pointer. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check it out right after this video. Now, let's talk a little bit more about some of the consequences and some of the things that happen when you chase women who don't love or respect you, or women who do not like you. Number one, you experience intolerable anxiety. So chasing someone who's not that into you will always leave you feeling insecure about that particular connection. As long as their behavior doesn't change, you're always going to question their commitment and worry about when they're going to leave. You'll be sitting around relentlessly asking yourself questions like, why isn't she texting back? Should I text her again just to be sure? Is she with someone else? Does she even like me? Is this the end? You're caught in a roller coaster of emotions and you're so stressed out about it. Suddenly, you become this weak, helpless, insecure guy, which is an even bigger turnoff for a lot of women. Number two, you reinforce needy behavior. Now listen guys, if you're obsessing about winning this girl over, it's almost always taking up all of your focus and your time. You're spending every day texting her, over-analyzing, strategizing. Everything in your social life seems to have taken a back seat when you could be using your time profitably, to improve yourself. You stop trying to meet other women. You build your entire schedule around hers and stop hanging out with friends in case she becomes available. You literally lose your motivation to spend time on the things that matter, on your hobbies, on your personal growth, because you're so stressed out and intrigued about this woman. You put her on a pedestal. You can't even bear the idea of losing her. Getting attention from her is the only thing that makes you happy. Listen, guys, I hate to break it to you, but that's needy behavior and a huge turnoff for a lot of women. Over time, you start believing that perhaps you're not worthy of attracting great women. And this only makes you more desperate and clingy for the next one opportunity that you get, which in turn makes it more likely that you won't be able to keep or attract a quality girl. It's the truth. Number three, you destroy your self-worth. Genuine self-confidence means you love everything you are and everything you aren't. You feel worthy of love and connection. Therefore, you would only want to date someone who you actually feel recognizes and appreciates who you are as a man, appreciates your value. Someone who's excited to be part of your life and get to know you. Now, whether you like it or not, every single time you seek approval or the approval of a woman who doesn't respect you or return your love, you're subconsciously reinforcing the belief that you're not worthy of the best kind of love or treatment, when in actual fact, everybody is. Unfortunately, if this behavior is not tamed and put in check, those terrible thoughts will creep into every other aspect of your life. This is all a big part of why you feel certain women are out of your league, out of your reach. This is why you have that negative inner voice that keeps talking to you about how you're not good enough. It's why you're terrified of meeting new people and you're socially awkward. Break that cycle. Break that cycle now. Number four, you'll never get the love or fulfillment you desire. You're putting in all this work because you want this girl to like you. But even if she does finally hook up with you, you're never going to get what you actually want. Now, when a girl mistreats you and you come crawling back, she knows you have no self-respect, no self-esteem. She's fully aware of the way she's treating you and your desperate response to everything that's happening. The number one quality that women want in a man, amongst others, is confidence. Confident men are the guys they fall in love with. And listen, confidence comes with having immense self-respect. And if you're truly a confident man, you wouldn't have tolerated that kind of behavior for 1 second. You would have spoken up. You would have walked away if nothing changed, if she continued to treat you bad. But because you choose to stick around instead, she'll never be deeply attracted to you. She'll always see you as beneath her. You'll never be the guy that she truly wants. Some guys say, well, if she treats me bad, I'll give her a taste of her own medicine. But that's not the person you truly are. And eventually you'll not be able to keep up with the games because you want something more meaningful and something deeper. The key takeaway here is never fight with a pig in the mud. You'll only get yourself dirty and the pig will thoroughly enjoy the experience. So let's begin to wrap up this video. What do you do when a woman you're chasing is not into you, doesn't like you, when your love is unrequited? Number one, stop chasing her with immediate effect. Your chasing will not yield different results and will rather only cause you pain and heartache. I actually have a video where I give you 3 legitimate reasons why you should never chase women. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Number 2, spend your precious time meeting other women, building your romantic skills, or discovering how many other incredible women are out there just waiting for you to come and sweep them off their feet. There are lots of women out there for you. Pay attention to those who pay attention to you. And finally, number 3, always remember this. You deserve someone who's into you from the beginning of your relationship. So stop justifying all the reasons why you should keep fighting for a woman who has clearly showed you that she's not interested. For example, you may want to prove to yourself that you can win her over. You know, you don't want to give up the sex. Maybe you guys hooked up once or twice, or you still convince yourself that you like her despite her flaws and her bad behavior. What you fail to realize is you've already lost. Without her love, without her respect, you have absolutely nothing. When you don't set boundaries and have standards for yourself, you do more damage to the person that you are than you realize. Keep that in mind the next time you start chasing someone who shows you that they're not interested. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, share it with someone else. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. My name is Jessica. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I'll catch you in the next episode.